Hi guys, I'm just wondering, are you getting the Skyrim music right now or... Oh no, I doubt you are. Excuse me. Are you getting it now? Okay, I'm hearing it music and microphone. There'll be a little audio crackle. That will disappear. Okay. People have already downvoted what? The stream. Oh god, they will. Of course they will. My god. There are people whose hobby is to downvote my videos and streams. Literally, that is their hobby. No. You've not arrived on YouTube until you have people whose entire existence revolves around downvoting your videos. I know, that's very sad, but there's nothing you can do about it. They don't even care that you think they're sad. They almost relish the fact that you think they're sad. It's weird, but what can you do? Music could be louder, it could be, but I don't actually have the music of this game set particularly loudly. See, here we have our new character. I just want to see what the frame rate is like. Oh, for the love of... Really? It's not good, is it? It's not actually, it's not that bad. Is it bad? Is it... Actually, no, it's 30 frames a second. It's just... It looks bad. I was hoping to stream at 60 frames a second, but YouTube... Well, XSplit drops it back to 30 for you... For YouTube compatibility. That's what it says. So then the next question is it dropping any frames? Nothing dropped at the moment. And the reason I was worried about it dropping frames is I've bumped up the bitrate. So I'm sending a lot more data to YouTube than I could even dream of sending to Twitch. And so far we've had no dropped frames. So I'm hoping that's a good sign. I'm hoping that is a good sign, and I'm hoping it means you guys have got slightly better quality. At least on 1080p. So yeah, so we got 30 frames a second. We got close to twice the bitrate that I've got on Twitch, which is interesting. Okay, let me just double check I've got everything working. Excellent, we got that. So, here we go. We have got our new character. I have installed a mod that gives us... let's have a look at this. Help point... Spell player.add spell for A000A03 spell of 100 perks gained. Because of course we want some perks to play around with. This is from a mod. This is from a mod that gives you various spells so you can give yourself perks. Obviously a cheat mod, but a very useful one at that. I now have 100 perks, which is pretty good. I'm actually going to save that here so that every time I reload it, I have those perks. The EMB I'm using is Seasons of Skyrim. I do like it, and but I have certain tweaks so that I can use anti-aliasing. However, once I get my new graphics card in, I'm going to see about using downsampling and perhaps engaging the full power of the ENB, as long as it gets rid of the bloody shimmering and the jaggies. The chat box is far behind, so you get an idea. You get an idea now of how slow, how delayed the chat is. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. So, can you put that perk add mod into the description? I will try and remember to do that, yes. Probably a good idea, actually. And we're going to be continuing on with the testing, but before we do, I want to retest certain things we tested last time. I want to test the heavy armor. So let's just go for... Oh, of course, right. Player.set AV heavy armor 100. I need to be at 100 armor. Deflective. Just going to give him... We're going to give him the full everything. Increase your armor by 40. That was a pretty powerful one, actually. Unbreakable. Monolith. This one, I'm still worried about this one. I'm thinking this one should... Because this basically says anything that attacks you staggers you. If you don't block it. If you block it, they're staggered automatically. But if you don't block it, it will stagger them automatically as well. I think this should be... I don't know. I worry that this one has potential to be overpowered, to be honest. This pretty much makes you able to walk through crowds of people hitting you. And, I don't know, half the number of attacks you're going to get. Let's not worry too much about that one. What else did we have? Stalwart defense. Unshakable. Bull's charge. That was amusing, wasn't it? I'm not worried about check. I'll check that one out a little bit, maybe. Exploit weakness. Heavy. Juggernaut. Stonewall. Mind cage. Heavy lifting. Now, one of these gave... Oh, secure shell. What was that? Yep, alright. That's the debuff. Just rage. Time slows down by 10% and melee attacks and destruction spells are 10% strong. This is the one I want to check. Just rage. When your health goes to below 45%. So what we need to do, first of all, is help bandit. And do something like player dot... Oh, God. Place at me. You only get one mastery perk. That doesn't matter. Only getting one mastery perk is absolutely... it really does not make any difference whatsoever to this testing. Because I could just reload it at any point. Oh. What? Alright, how did I mess that up? I messed that up. I did.
Need something?
Dark bandit. Yes, I'd like you to attack me. With my... So. Okay, there we go. Come on. Oh, I've got all of it. Yeah, oh. He's going to keep staggering, isn't he? I possibly should not... possibly should not have... But you see what I mean? I mean... He staggers. Every time he hits me, he staggers. I'm losing health. And you... Oh, wait a minute. Am I... wait a minute. I'm not even in heavy armor. How the hell is that activating, now that I think about it? I'm not wearing heavy armor. Okay, I believe I found another bug. That's a little unfortunate. And now I've got the time slow, and it's still massive. Look at the time slow. Look at the time slow. So it's nothing to do with the clean save. Nothing to do with the clean save. I've got a massive time slow right there. And if I can get my health back to over 45, did it regenerate a little bit there? Ooh, you missed. Okay, now he should hit me in again, and I should get the time slow. Now I am, although I've got level 100 in heavy armor, I am actually still a level 1 character, so I've got low health. Okay. So, your stamina is low, which may prevent you from sprinting or using power attacks. Drink a potion or wait for it to recover. Thank you for... Why is my stamina going down? Why the hell is my stamina going down? Why did my stamina suddenly just plummet? What? Remove the shield mod. It's only supposed to... I mean, literally, it's only supposed to work. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why I no longer have stamina. Why don't I have stamina? The time slow is ridiculous, but so is the stagger, to be honest. I think it's not quite balanced. I do appreciate that you get that at level 90 in heavy armor, which by then you're pretty tough. But then everyone who hits you gets staggered unless you block. And let's face it, that means they get staggered anyway. So... that's a little worrying. That's a tiny bit worrying. Set heavy armor and was it this one? Power attacks were weak. Health is below 30. Time slows down, right? So now I'm not wearing any heavy armor whatsoever. Maybe I have to take the armor on and off after... I don't know, that would still seem to be a weakness to me. Let's lose and then... God, did I summon the wrong person again? Oh well. Me standing there, so... My stamina is low. Okay, well at least it's regenerating this time. My stamina is regenerating this time. That is good. That is good. Help back. F59. You're a normal bandit. Okay. How you doing? What the hell did he detect? Be careful. Really? What is going on? Okay, let's do a bandit chief, because we know they're pretty aggressive. F30. Oh, good, good, that's good. Right, okay. Ow. I know, I'm dead. Okay, yeah, he might be a little too tough. Yeah. Crap. Alright, first. Okay, so there we go. And...
A bad time to get lost, friend.
Yep. Oh, and let's put the war axe back. Oh, and I'll tell you what else. Let's set the health a little higher so that I've got a chance of surviving to 45%. There you go, 300.
Give up while you still can.
I'm not even moving, you can't hit me. Come on. Okay. I really did expect you to do more damage. Okay, I'm going to reduce that again. Okay. Come on. Nothing? Okay, so I've now got my... Oh! Right. So, no, it's there, and it activates no matter whether I've got the heavy armor or not. I would say that's a bug. I would say that is pretty definitely a bug. Let's try removing everything. And
Never should have come here.
come on, hit me. All right, I've got time slow still, even wearing absolutely nothing. So yeah. Okay, we are dropping frames. We're dropping frames. I can see dropped frames. So what I'm going to do now is restart the stream right back.
This is a surprise. I'll try it.
Light armor. Why doesn't Senpai notice me? Because there's a lot of other people vying for notice? I don't know. Okay, reckless abandon, there we go. Next rank uses 15% of the armor lost as a damage boost, can be used 3. Let's just only have 1 rank in it. And let's save here. Help. Bandit. Player dot place at me. FF000 F191. And... ooh, that's a tough looking banner, wasn't it? Let's see what it says again. In fact, we don't need to do that. I can just look at the... Reckless Abandon. Toggle ability for 20 seconds, half your armor rating in exchange for a huge damage bonus boost while not wearing heavy armor. May initially be toggled on once before rest is needed. Okay, and my damage 16, armor 238.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Okay, so
You're nothing.
toggle it on, go into Reckless Abandon, armor 119, so I've lost quite a lot of armor. I should be gaining a reasonable boost. It's not a big boost, is it? It's not a huge boost at all. It's 2. And Reckless Abandon is now greyed out and in my thing, which means it lasts for about... Is it? No, it's toggleable. It's toggleable. No, 20 seconds. It should run out by itself, or I can toggle it off as I just did there. And it worked. Okay, so first rank worked fine. Gil, you're dead. Right, let's go for the second rank. Maybe it's because I took the perk whilst I had TGM. So now, Reckless Abandon. 20 seconds, half your armor rating in exchange for a huge damage boost. Well, not toggled once. That's not true. I've got it twice. Come here. Okay, let's summon another dude. Okay. Reckless Abandon gained. This time we've kept the ability. Alright, so it was TGM. Don't type TGM when doing testing. Ever. And this time the boost is slightly more. 19. It's not huge, but it's still there. But I've lost a lot of armor. I've lost a lot of armor. Okay, still, you know what? Nice ability. I like the ability. It is actually balanced. It's actually balanced. You've got to make a decision. Do you want to just go for all-out damage, or do you want armor? Now, if you're very good at blocking and very good at dodging, maybe that's what you want to do. So, right. Let's have a look at what else then. So far then, light armor seems quite balanced. After taking an unblocked weapon hit, you take no damage for 1 second. Okay. For 2 seconds. I'm going to have to summon a lot of... guys for that, aren't I? Let's help. Bandit. Player dot at... place at me. FF000F4E3. Let's just do 3 guys.
What was that?
That was me. Okay. I'm over here.
Time to end this game.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, be careful.
What do you mean big... Oh, God, really? Fine. Let's have some better bandits then. Let's hope the other bandits we summon are... Oh, nice. Okay. Right, I've taken damage. Come on, guys, hit me.
Stand still.
Come on, somebody hit me at the same time. Nice. Still taking damage. Come on, hit me. I'm still taking damage. I'm still taking... Why do I have Reckless Abandon? I toggled it off. I toggled it off. I toggled Restless Abandon off. I don't seem to have Restless Abandon toggled off yet. Okay.
Die, hero. You won't get the rest. You're dead.
Okay. I can't believe you're all getting tired. Stop leveling me up. Okay, The second rank is bugged. It's nothing to do with TGM. It's the second rank. Okay, second rank of that it seems to be bugged. It's not going away. Second rank seems to be bugged, I'm afraid. I need to look at that closely. Let's have a look. Light armor. Which one was that? That was... Right, Endeavour, I have no idea what was happening there, to be honest. Reckless Abandon. Second rank bugged? Don't know. I'm going to have to double check into that. That did seem... You were taking hit damage or bleeding effect. I don't actually know, to be honest. That's one of the problems. Oh, it's only the first hit you get in combat, do you think? Alright, okay. Well, I suppose that kind of makes sense. Maybe? Let's have a look. Heavy armor. Light armor 100. So the Reckless Abandon, we should really not do second. Yeah. Okay. So, let's have a look. What do we have? Endeavour. After taking an unblocked hit, you take... No, it's after taking an unblocked weapon hit, you take no weapon damage for 2 seconds. That. Player dot... No. Help. Bandit. Player dot... Place at me. FF000E1C3.
Hey, ain't this a surprise?
Oh God, really? How about D?
Looks like we got ourselves
Oh,
a hero.
brilliant. Are they just going to invade Whiterun? No, you're going for me. Nice. Okay. Go on. Okay.
Cover this.
Bleeding damage. So I am actually taking bleeding damage, unfortunately. Okay. Maybe that's what the problem is. Kill. Kill. Let's not accidentally kill myself. Okay, so... Right. I kind of want to be able to look at my health and not get bleeding, which is... Okay. So... I'm not totally sure what's going on. I'm not totally sure whether it's working or not. That's the big problem here. I'm not totally sure it's working. All right, let's test something else. Let's test something else. That I'm going to have to sleep on, I think. You take no weapon damage for 2 seconds because I'm not... See, after taking an unblocked weapon hit. Secure grip. While wearing light armor gauntlets, power attacks consume 10%. And you can't be disarmed. Okay, that's useful. Adrenaline rush. Incoming power attacks increase movement speed by 30 seconds. Okay. For 2 seconds. So I get movement by 30%. Adrenaline rush additionally recovers 10 points of stamina per second and grants 25% more weapon damage for 2 seconds. Okay, so what we're trying to do now is find incoming power attacks for 2 seconds. Did that give us the adrenaline rush? Would we even know? Am I moving faster? That's a power attack. I am, yeah, I'm getting faster movement. But it's not so fast, is it? It's faster. Go on. Come on, one of you. Power attack. Look, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I am actually getting it. I like that. That I like. You get a power attack and a little faster movement. But time didn't slow down. That was just me getting faster movement. That seems pretty balanced and seems right for light armor.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Like I see the power attack coming in and I can back off easier. It makes it a lot easier to... Oh, missed though. And what was the other thing? That is nice. That I'm liking. That I'm liking. 25% more weapon. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. So we got 16 right now. 20. That's right. That's right. There we go. 20. So I've actually got. I wait for the power attack to come in. I move and strike, I guess. Although, preferably better than that, so I don't keep taking damage. Oh, okay. You know what? That is actually a really nice idea. That is a nice idea. Oh, did you just die of bleeding? I like that. Okay. Oh, you just got owned. Okay. Right. Gopher played Jedi Academy game. I used to love Jedi Academy. Awesome game. That. Okay, there's a bug with it. Someone said there's a bug with it. It ends the brawl because it counts as a spell effect. Oh, I can imagine that's a problem. Yes, I can imagine. All right. All right. Okay. No, I'm liking that. I'm definitely liking that. That to me is a good one. I prefer that than the heavy perk, which is the one that slows down time if you get to 45% health, because that was massively fast. That felt a little faster, but not totally fast. So I'm liking that one. That seemed to be quite balanced. If warrior perks are used, double passive bonuses from smithing for light material armors. Okay, that seems reasonably easy. And then what was this? Killing spree while wearing no heavy armor. Killing an enemy in melee combat range grants a 5% to movement speed for 10 seconds and stacks. Really? Really? Okay. Help. Ebony. Let's go for... oh god. Help. Ebony sword. Ebony sword. Let's get a decent weapon in us there. Oh god, really? Come on. Oh, this will do. This will do. The vampire, I like it. Player.add item 1DF21. Alright, so we've got... really? Alright, lightning then. Lightning would be 1D862. 862. Okay, brilliant. Right. So we got a better weapon now. Oh god, only 22. Only 22? That's because my skill sucks, doesn't it? Alright. Player... oh. Do we actually have... so, oh, let me just double check this. I haven't taken it yet, have I? I haven't taken it. Killing spree. Killing spree. 5% boost to movement for 10 seconds. And is that it? And attack speed. 5% boost to movement and attack speed. Okay, so this one gets me attacking faster. All right. And I got it. Right. Okay. So... do I get it? Does it stack? Do I see it? No, I don't actually see it, but... oh! Oh my god! Whoa. Okay, I like that idea. I like that idea. I like that idea. I do like that idea. Yes. All in all, the light armor tree seems pretty damned good. There's a small bug by the looks of things on disjunct dispersion. If you take the second rank, it breaks it. No, sorry, not reckless abandon. Reckless abandon seems to kind of break if you take the second rank. And all the rest seem reasonably nice. I wasn't noticing the Endeavour one kicking in though, I have to be honest. I'm not totally sure how to test that properly. I sort of wish I could see the effect on the character somehow. So I'm not totally sure how Endeavour is working. But overall, this tree seems pretty damn nice. With 100 skill and all the perks, I have in leather armor an armor rating of 239, which is pretty damn good, considering this is pretty much the crappiest armor you could possibly have. I mean, if this was SKYRIM crafted up to epic, I'd have pretty damned epic armor as well, plus all of these abilities. The biggest gripe I've got with armor at the moment is the heavy armor one, which player dot set AV heavy armor. Oh, one word. Heavy armor 100. Yeah, my biggest problem with this, of course, is that a lot of these abilities seem to activate regardless. Oh, this could take a while, wouldn't it? Player dot set AV health to be 150, say. Come on, guys. See, I'm not wearing any heavy armor whatsoever. Let's see if I still get that. Oh, it's activated. It's activated. There you go. There's the heavy armor perk. The heavy armor perk. And we know it's not TGM. We know it's not any other mod. I've activated the heavy armor perk. And I've got to be honest, that seems too powerful. The perk itself set... I crashed everything. Yay! Alright. So, the perk itself seems to work regardless of whether you're wearing the correct armor, and in my opinion is not actually working correctly. Let's if I go back to the documentation and go to heavy armor, Just Rage says while your health is below 45%, time slows down by 10%. Honestly, it looks like time has slowed down to 10%. So I think he set the values incorrectly. I think he set the values incorrectly. When it's triggering, it's slowing down 10 times. If it only slowed down by 10%, that would actually be cool. That would be very cool. You would get this brief boost. You know, and I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would actually be pretty cool. So I see what he was going for there. And if that gets tweaked and it does slow down by a mere 10% instead of what is, by the looks of things, 90%, and it stops triggering on heavy armor, because to tell you what, if you stacked this ability with the light armor one that allows you faster movement during a power attack and all the other things, you're going to become extremely powerful. So in my mind, this one is simply bugged. It needs to be tweaked so it is doing 10% as it says, and it would seem that all of the heavy armor perks are firing on the light armor. Oh, I tell you what, we didn't check then. Do you know what we did not check? We didn't check to see if the light armor perks would fire on the heavy armor. That's what we didn't check. Shield counts as heavy armor. Why? Why should shield count as... Right. So. Which one was it? Was it this one? Right. Yeah, as somebody else pointed out to whoever is asking for my attention to talk about other stuff, this is a stream about testing a mod. I'm not here answering questions. I'm not here talking about other videos. I'm not here talking about anything other than this mod. I am not sure why that's a difficult one or why you're raging, but I'm only looking for comments that make sense in this particular environment. Right, light armor. Okay, what else did I take? The agility, clear mind, endeavor. Let's take all of these. Adrenaline rush was the one, wasn't it? Yes, 30%. Movement speed for 30 seconds. Right. So now I'm wearing full heavy. And before we do that, let's just double check. Did this one actually say only in light armor? Incoming actually, this doesn't. This one doesn't say in light armor. So it is possible that the adrenaline rush is supposed to work regardless of the armor you're wearing in, but honestly, I think that sounds a tiny bit overpowered. Let's just test to see if that is in fact the case. Anyway, player.place at me FF000 F4E3.
Can't hide from me.
Yeah, okay, right. So, I'm now in heavy armor. Could one... I don't even know why I'm slightly surprised at this point. DE7.
Hey!
Oh, come on, guys. Just... Oh, somebody shot me. Who shot? Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But I didn't want archers, oddly enough. I didn't actually want archers. Power attack, power attack, power attack me, power attack me, power attack me. Come on. One of you, any of you. Bandits, hello. Please don't ignore me. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, DC1? DC1. Oh.
Never should have come here.
Oh, nice, nice.
Die, hero.
Okay. No, I'm getting it, aren't I? I'm getting it. There's the movement speed. There's the movement speed. Go on, give me another one. Give me another one. Who misses? Come on, power attack me. Oh. Power attack.
So much easier to rob when you're dead.
Power attack. Come on. You're not doing it. There you go. I've got the movement speed. I got the movement speed. You can see there's a slight blurring as well. Okay, so... Well, but the thing is, he's... That might well be deliberate. That might be deliberate. It doesn't actually say when wearing light armor for that one. While wearing no heavy armor. Some of these just state when wearing no heavy armor. So... Maybe some of them are, you know, light armor or... I don't know. Like when naked, so when firing naked, but some of them just work regardless of what armor you're wearing. So this one, the adrenaline one, works the second they try and do any power attacks. Come on, do a power attack. You know you want to. There you go. Boom. Still not very good at hitting. Alright, well anyway, then honestly, I think armor is as tested as well as I'm going to do it right now. And I think it might be time to have a look at block if I've got a little bit of time left. I do have a little bit of time left, so I'm going to carry on, but I do want to take a brief break. So I didn't actually mean to shut that down. I meant to load a different save up. God knows what I was doing. Or did it just crash? Did it crash and I wasn't paying any attention? It's rather weird. If it is deliberate, if you're able to get that movement boost even while in heavy armor, I consider that an oversight. And considering all of the heavy armor perks seem to fire even when you're not wearing heavy armor, I think it's an oversight rather than deliberate. I would suggest that really all of the perks on the light armor tree should only fire when wearing light armor or in robes, or not using heavy armor, I think would be the best way to look at it. So, having a very quick break. I will see you guys in 5 minutes, okay? The stream will be shutting down. The stream will be shutting down for 5 minutes because it is the best way for me to do it. Okay, so I will see you in about 5 minutes. Okay. Right. Hi guys, I'm back. There is a massive delay on the stream, and I do mean a massive delay. It's staggering, to be honest. So, yeah, sorry about the big delay. My son woke up in he had a nightmare, so I had to sort him out. So, my apologies. Now I saw a couple of the comments, and some people were sort of saying the only way to test this is to do a full playthrough, and I completely agree. I totally agree. Whoever said that the only way to really test this mod is to do a full playthrough is absolutely correct. In fact, I'll go one further. The only way to truly test this mod is to do about 3 or 4 playthroughs. Because you'd need to test such a variety of different characters. So yeah, we're doing our best here. We are doing our best here, and I do apologise for the somewhat disjointed nature of this type of thing. I would also like to reiterate once again, we're testing a new mod. People have sort of said, is the mod polished? Does it have problems? No more than any mod its size at release. However, I will say one thing. Some people are saying that they have not had the same problems I have had, and that is interesting. That is very, very interesting. If people are getting different results to me, I am curious. I would like to know if this is something I'm doing. I mean, for example, if you're not getting the heavy armor perks activating when you're not in heavy armor, then that would indicate I've done something wrong, or I've got a mod installed that's causing some issues. So, is NAF testing this as well? Or possibly he is. So, when will you test the magic side of this mod? When I finish testing the warrior side. I think I was going to do warrior, mage, and then thief. So, yeah. Is it possibly the mod loadout or the save game? Well, the save game's a brand new save game. Literally, this character has run straight from Helgen. I got out of Helgen and I ran straight here. So, this character has done no quests, done nothing, gained no experience, triggered nothing's been nowhere. I mean, you can't get fresher than this, really. So, wouldn't someone who is strong enough to toss people out of his way while having heavy armor be... Well, maybe. I mean, it's possible that some of the perks are supposed to fire, but they don't say that. They do not say that. When you actually look at the perks, heavy armor, for example, does clearly state, while wearing heavy arm, head, chest, blah, 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 bulge charge, while wearing heavy arm, head, chest, and leg armor, and while not blocking. Not blocking! Yeah, there was me blocking earlier. While not blocking, you can just run through people. I don't think it's supposed to be... The whole thing with bulge charge isn't about how strong you are. I would imagine it's more about the fact that you are a walking hunk of metal, and you just bowl through people. They just can't stop you. Momentum, so to speak. So, yeah. So some people, like Luke Sweeto said he's having the same problems as me. If there are people out there, that are not having the problems, that's probably much more interesting. However, oh yeah, no, standard beginning. And there are no mods I've seen that are conflicting it. So there you go. But I'm not ruling out the fact that I'm doing something wrong, but that so are other people who are getting the same problems as me. Sorry, I'm just moving around to see if the stream is working reasonably well. So, anyway, what I'd like to have a look at now is the block tree. Why have I got... Okay, let's... Oh, because I saved with... Right, let me just go legendary on this. Yes. Wait, don't move. Player dot set AV block. Oh no, because there is a bug. There is a bug. Yes, indeed, there is a bug. Was this the correct one? I want the one that doesn't have any perk points spent. Okay, not that one then. Oh, really? And I don't have any with armor on then. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. I don't have any armor. Alright, never mind. Block. Perks to increase 100. Right, yes. Player dot set AV block to 100. So, kind of related to armor, I guess. Shield armor rating is increased by 15% and blocking is 15% more effective. Let's have a look at this then. We have our hide shield, which has an armor of 32. Double ranks. And we now have 42. That seems to be working just fine, doesn't it? Yes, the documented... Right, sorry, Dim and I said they looked into the shield block thing, and it is a documented bug, and there's nothing to do with mods. No, it's not. That's right. You can even get it with legendary. If you go legendary on block, you will keep that block ability, which is really, really weak sauce. So what you could actually do is raise your block to 100, or whatever it is, 90 or whatever it is you need for that. Get that ability, then make sure you get block to 100 actually, because you need to go legendary. Get your points back, and then, you know, don't even bother taking that perk ever again. I'm not sure why you would do that though. Well, maybe. I mean, you could still block with a two-handed weapon and never have to spend any perks on the shield side of things, I guess. And you could save some perks that way, I suppose. Make a named save with console. You'll find it easier. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Right. Anyway. So let's have a look at this. Let's do the right-hand side first. Regular bashes reduce the target's health regeneration, magic regeneration, and stamina regeneration by 300% for 8 seconds. That's pretty good. All bashes do 300% more damage. All right, you know what? Help. Bandit. Player dot. Place at me FF000F30. And there's no point remembering what this is, because apparently every time I reload my game, these numbers change, which is very, very weird. Are you...
Ain't this a surprise?
No, look. Okay, I don't have a weapon selected. That would be stupid. Come on. Okay, what was I testing? So busy. Right, bashes do 300%. I want to see how much damage a bash does. Not much, so we're going to do 3 times more. Now, his health regeneration should have stopped, though, which is as you would hope. So, let's do... Oh, my God, that was a lot more damage. Oh, it uses a lot of stamina. That uses a lot of stamina.
Can't wait to count out your joy.
Okay, that does use a lot of stamina. However, I can kill him with a bash. I am now better at bashing things than I am hitting it. Okay, brilliant. Okay, that worked pretty effectively. So, what else? Can perform power bashes. That is just very useful, but not something I really need to... Power bashes with blunt weapons hit all targets in front of you. Okay. Let's just... We want a basic... Above basic mace. Come on. Help. iron mace. Oh god, I don't know why all of a sudden I got this real urge to play Skyrim right again. Just massively, suddenly starting again with iron weapons. I've been playing Richard for so long with his Daedric weapons, and suddenly all I want to do is run around with iron weapons. Oh my god. Cannot pass this line. Player item. Yeah, door. Right, so I've now got... I'm going to put that on my favourites, and I'm going to put... Yeah. Oh god, tutorials. Very annoying. Could you guys give me a second? Sorry about that. Somebody came in. I needed to find out what was up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, you probably heard someone come in. That was my girlfriend, but I assumed that meant there was a problem, so I just thought I'd very quick. Sorry, what's the chat talking about? I think you're going to need to remove the shield for this bash door. Really? Oh, you think that's how it works? Okay. Okay. Power bash can perform power bashes. Power bashes with blunt weapons hit all targets in front of you. You're probably right there, you know. You're probably right. Let's do player.setav health. Let's have some health, because we're probably going to be... Right, so what we need to do, first of all, is put, say, 4 of them here. Now, so a power bash, that was only one person. So what I got to do now is take off the hide shield and... Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, that was just a fail. That was a fail. Come here. No, that didn't do anything. Okay. Oh, I've got no stamina. That's why. That's probably why. Okay. Let's do health 300, and let's do stamina 300. Let. Oh God, stamina 300. Probably not. Yes, I'm a puny weakling. I'm a puny weakling. Okay. Okay, and I'm not getting the hang of this, am I? Although. Okay, right. Is it got to be a two-handed weapon? Does it have to be a two-handed weapon? Is that what it? Is that my problem here? Health. Yes, thank you. Try a maul. Hit all targets in front of you. Okay, I suppose that could be help. Maul. Player.add item 38013791. And how about help? Hammer. What were the steel warhammer? Warhammers were... I'd really like one of the basic weapons, to be honest. Try a bow. Oh, that would be even funnier, wouldn't it? Okay, we've now got an iron maul. I'm assuming that's a two-handed weapon. Isn't that? That's not a two-handed weapon. That's not two-handed. Come on, would your friend like to join us? Nope. Well, I'm still killing them more with the power bashes. Warhammer. All right. Help. Iron Warhammer. Player.add item 139811. Excellent. Iron Warhammer. How do I know what... Okay, that's two-handed. Now that's two-handed. Right. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Oh, yeah! Oh, I need more of them. I need a lot more of them. Did I hit a few of them? That hit a few? Oh, your health is low. You need to drink a potion, or you need to cheat. Without TGMing. Okay, so I got a lot of health now. Okay, come here, guys. No, I missed. I need a lot of you to be close. That'll do. Did that hit multiple? I couldn't tell. I couldn't quite. Okay, come here. Oh, come on! I'm not totally sure. Could you guys get a little closer? So yeah. Did it hit multiple? I'm not. Come on, could you all line up a little closer? Yeah, nice. Oh no, I heard her. She went her as well. Oh, that was two of them. Yes. Oh, try third person. Oh yeah. That's smart. Oh, you see, this is why I have you guys joining me for this. You make smart suggestions. Okay, all of you together. Come on. It's like a group photo. Yes. I heard someone else complaining. No, that didn't seem to hit all of you. No, okay, you know what? Let's go bonkers. Okay? I'm hearing multiple hits. I am multiple. And my stamina. No, I'm not. It's doing damage, but it's not staggering them all. I think that's true. Because you are seeing multiple people sometimes fall over. And you are definitely hearing multiple people complain. Okay. Yeah, right, there you go. That confirms it. That definitely confirms it. Two of them fell over and died. I can't believe I'm actually doing better if I power bash. Alright, actually, It would be very cool if it staggered them all to some degree, I guess. But maybe that would be overpowered, especially at this point. But that is very cool. No, I'm liking that. I'm stamina, thank you. I'm liking that. So, blade. No, block runner can move fast while having this shield raised. That's the advantage to that one. Then is really pretty cool, especially if you do a lot of power bashes. The way I've got this character at the moment, he's better off not hitting with this maul, but just smacking people with the butt of it. Okay, I'm liking that. I am liking that. Definitely liking that. Sanctuary world blocking. Health and magic regenerate 20% faster. Ooh. Blocking a spell only consumes 15% of its base stamina. Oh, right. If you block spells, you don't lose as much stamina. Oh, okay. So wait a minute. Okay, let's just do player.set AV health 200. I'm going to leave stamina as... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to put stamina at 300, and then I'm going to place me just one for now. Yeah, hit me. Hit me. So now, if I block... Okay, you know what? Let's kill him. Let's kill him. So I should start regenerating health. But if I block, I'm actually regenerating faster. I guess it's kind of hard to see, isn't it? I mean, it's not going to be something that's... Okay. Congratulations. Give me a second. I just need to... Yes, thank you. Yes, using the hilt of a hammer does in fact use more damage than the hammer itself if you have 100 block and a perk that requires at least 60 in it. Basically, if your character is a supreme blocker but couldn't hit anything to save his life with a weapon. So there you go. Right. Let's have a look at the other side. Exhaust. After blocking a melee attack, the attacker's melee weapon skills are 25% worse for 4 seconds. 30% worse for 6 seconds. 8 seconds. Right, so... Okay. What was the other one? Block runner. Alright. So... I'm going to switch back to shield for now. But I'm going to stick... No, I'm not. I'm going to mace. I want to stick with the default weapons. Right. Let's summon... So, let her hit me. Oh god, that's a big weapon. Ow! Now block. Now her... Okay, she's kind of sucking a bit there. Every time I block her... Now, will she kill me this time? Because... Almost. But she did not do as much damage, did she? Player.set AV health to be 250. Okay.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
Oh. Okay.
Think you can take me?
I wonder if she could kill me with a hit after I've done... You know what? Interesting. Very hard to test. Very, very hard to test indeed, actually. But... What was in the middle? Let's have a look what was in the middle. Timed blocking interval increases to 0.5, 0.6. So that's pretty good. Replenish. Performing a timed block restores stamina. Nice. Guardian's Trick. Heavy shield time block has a 50% chance. Oh, okay, so that's with heavy. That's with heavy. Shove. When power bashing with a heavy shield, the target is ragdolled as long as your stamina is above 60%. Let's test that one in a minute. What's this? When time blocking and light shield, bow, arrow, and destruction spells are reduced by 80. So that's really just... Okay, we'll do power bashes in a minute. Oh, God, yeah. Player... Help. Dragon plate. Player.add item 139681. Right, let's get the dragon plate shield. And what did it say it was going to do again? Heavy shield time blocking has a 50% chance to disarm the attacker. All right, well then let's see that in action.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Okay, staggered. Not disarmed. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he didn't hit me for much, though. Okay. Still not disarmed. I can stay here all day. Oh. Well, assuming I survive. It's not disarming him. Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm doing something wrong. Heavy shield time blocking has a 50% chance. Am I just not timed blocking correctly? I thought I was. Okay, no. Go on. No, still no. Oh, that was it! We got it, we got it, we got the timed block. I see, I was trying to use it later and later.
Start running so I can stab you in the back.
Okay.
Die already. Take your stuff.
Oh, that was... Come on.
Can't wait to count out your
He's got the light armor perks to stop him from being disarmed. I don't think so, because I successfully did it. It's only a 50% chance, though. That's the big problem. Yes! Nazim's come to kill you. Nazim, nobody likes you. Go away. Don't make me kill you. You're ruining my testing.
No. What do you think you're doing?
Okay. Right. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it doesn't feel too powerful either. It does not feel too powerful. I like that. I'm liking that. I am. And so it doesn't happen all the time. You can't rely on it, but definitely a nice little addition. It's getting late, isn't it? Right, so what was the other one? Power bashing. Power bashing. A power bash with a heavy shield, the target is ragdolled as long as your stamina is above 60%. When bashing with a heavy shield, the target is ragdolled as long as your stamina is above 70. Oh, right. So if my stamina is at 75, I don't even need to power bash. Okay. So.
You're mine.
Okay. Now, to me, oh, wait, really? I keep forgetting my bash skill's pretty good. Okay, I need something a little tougher. Help. Oh god, what did I do that? Help. Bandit. Player dot place at me ff 000 FCB1. Okay, hi. Oh no, so that's not what I'm testing. Whoa! The thing is this to me is more, it's better than the heavy armor one where you just sprint into them and do it. Because,
You won't live to see
actually, no it's not. Because I was going to say, because with the sprinting one, you don't need, but oh, you do actually use stamina. So, The question is if your stamina's high enough, can you just keep doing this until she dies? And the answer does seem to be a categoric yes. I mean, let's put 3 bandit chiefs. Now remember that I don't have many skills in any of these weapons. I've just got block. That's literally all I've got. And I don't even have... Oh, you missed. Okay. Now I've got to keep my stamina up. That's how this is working. But I'm fighting a bunch of people. These are bandit chiefs. They are much higher level than me. I'm level 1, but I've got the health and stamina of probably someone who's level 30. But I've got no armor skill and I've got no weapon skill. All I've got is the block skill. So the question is can I kill them? 3 bandit chiefs with my shield. And at the moment, oh god, I've leveled up. Now, see, it's actually better to even do that occasionally, do proper blocking. One dead. Now my stamina is now out. My stamina is now out, but there you go. A little overpowered. Little overpowered. I mean, nice idea. Maybe it should be if your stamina's at 90% or something. If it was 90%, you'd get, mind you, you'd still be able to fluff it. You'd just keep being able to swallow stamina potions and smash them around. That I don't know how to balance that. I really don't know how to balance that. I think it should be. I think it should be power bashes only. Definitely, I think it should be power bashes only. If you made it power bashes only. Oh, that was a normal bandit. If you made it power bashes only, you'd only be able to get a few of them in. But power bash only and make it, you've got to be 90% stamina or even 80% on the second rank. You might be able to sort of go into combat, knock someone back, and then, you know, fight the second person. But that will be it. I think it's... Is it just you as blocking doing more damage against these guys than crossbows and well, it is, but I suspect a lot of the reason that is I'm summoning people who don't have armor. And if you've noticed, I'm not summoning people in heavy armor. That's sheerly by sheer accident. If I was summoning the guys that had the heavy armor, they don't take as much damage at all. Although I also suspect blunt weapons and shield bashing does more damage against heavily armored guys than... I wonder if I could actually test that theory out. Let's... we really could do with summoning a chief. No, that's a bandit. That's a bandit. Okay. Kill. Help. Bandit. Chief. Oh, brilliant. Okay. So that's not quite what I wanted. Block. Everything in blocking up till there was pretty good, though, I think. I think pretty good. Let's shield charge, last stand, power bash, move faster with right. This one. Yeah, this one. Overpowered, maybe. This one might be overpowered. Yeah, I mean, the thing is I'm going to do more damage with the shield because I've got very high block and I've got all these perks in it, whereas with the weapons I've got nothing. So it's difficult to know for sure, but it does look like you take the right perks and you could pretty much bash your way with a shield to the end of the game. And I mean, it doesn't work on everything. It doesn't work against dragons, doesn't work against ghosts and so on. It felt a tiny bit too powerful. Did you set your Skyrim to crash every hour? No, I did not. So yeah, not 100% sure. But again, I mean, as Mr. Phoenix said, it could use a bit of tweaking and nerfing. But that's it. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it just needs to be tweaked and nerfed, as it were. I think it's one of these things where a lot of the abilities he's added are cool. They're very, very cool indeed. They're very good. It changes the way it feels to play those particular characters. It adds things that are a lot more interesting than the passive things. But some of them are a tiny bit too much. Some of them are a tiny bit too much. So yeah. Right, we're going to do light. There's some more stuff to do in the player.set AV block to be 100 and oops. I do like the blunt supremacy. That is very cool. Oh god. What are my general thoughts on PerMa so far? It's showing a lot of promise. A lot more interesting than the default tree, even in the warrior one, although I suspect the mage one is where it's at. I really do. I have a feeling the mage tree is where this mod is going to completely dominate. But so far, interesting. Definitely makes it interesting, but it does, in my opinion, need some tweaking. When power bashing with a light shield, your melee weapon increases by 25%, attack speed by 15% for 2 seconds, as long as your stamina is above 50. When bashing with a light shield, your weapon increases by 25, and your attack speed increases by 15 for 2, probably as long as your stamina is above 60% or something. Okay, so if you do a bash with a shield, you're, alright, this is going to be interesting to see. So if you're using a light shield and you bash someone, you're... I'm just going to save this again. I know I should save it from the console. Right, so help bandit player dot place at me FF000. Oh god, which one's going to be not fail? F56 1. Okay, right. So, let's have a look. My weapon damage at the moment is 14. My weapon damage is now 18. So there you go. I've now got a bit better. So I bash him and then hit and do more damage. That's actually a really, really good perk. And not overpowered either. But what it does is it gives you, if you're a light armored warrior, if you stun someone, you just get a lot better attack on the next attack. Well, a lot better, 25% better. That to me is pretty cool. And for a fairly high level perk, not overpowered. I mean, it's right up the top end. It only requires 55 though. But still, you need a lot of perks in that tree. Block runner. Shield charge. While having a shield range, sprinting consumes 10 stamina per second and knocks every non-drag... Okay. So shield charge is kind of like the bull, raging bull. You can now sprint with it. Okay. Okay.
Need something?
I need you to stand there a second. Could you do that? To be honest with you, that does not seem overpowered. That does not seem overpowered. Because, watch the stamina. That's it, half gone already. Maybe a tiny bit. I think. Oh. But again, high-end perks. Pretty much end of the tree now. You're pretty much at the end of the tree. I think I'd like to see it tweaking a tiny bit, perhaps. Let's have a look. Ooh. 4 damage per second. Consumes 10 stamina per second. I think it should consume something like 50 stamina a second. And the reason I say that is because my character's only got 100 stamina. A lot of warriors are going to have 400 stamina. And at 10 stamina per second, you've got 40 seconds where you can just sprint. 40 seconds of sprinting. And just knocking everyone over. And I think that's a little overpowered. So Could you actually sprint with the shield up in vanilla? I thought you could run with the shield up in vanilla. I didn't think you could sprint with the shield up in vanilla. That I didn't know. And knock people over, ragdoll them. Well, then it's still overpowered. I don't care if it was in vanilla. That's still, in my opinion, a little overpowered, because at the rate you could use it, once you got, say, 400 stamina, you could pretty much train wreck everything in the game. So, okay, let's have a look. What do we miss here? Riposte. Blocking with a blade weapon reduces the attacker's health by... Oh. Does it have to be a double? Okay. 7%. Let's have a... Ooh, help. Iron. Broadsword. No. Help. Is it iron? Is it just iron sword? I can't remember. Iron sword. Oh, it is. Yep, right. Okay. Player. Yeah. Add item. Where's iron sword? Just any old. I just want bug basic iron sword. Oh, there we go. Oh. I really would like one of the default swords. We've got iron sword of arcing, but we don't actually have an iron sword of, you know, being an iron sword. I don't want an arming. Oh, is it been renamed? It's been renamed. Okay, yeah. Player dot add item 1 to E B7 1 and help great sword. Nope. Let's do iron great sword. One 359D. So, start with the iron sword. Now, so the question is... Hello?
Hey!
Is it got to be just with the sword? Come on. Hit me. I want to hit... Come on, hit me. Okay, he's not going down. Right, so let's try without the shield. Oh, he's taking damage. He's taking damage. He's taking damage. And I'm going to assume that the same is true with an iron greatsword. Ah, okay. Now that I like. That I like. That one of my favourite playthroughs was an assassin who used one-handed swords. He didn't use anything in his offhand, although I did occasionally use a buckler for certain things, but I liked having the empty hand. But obviously, blocking was never as good with the empty hand. It's one of those things that was just never quite as good. But I really liked it. I really did like it. I would sometimes play with a torch in that hand, which was very good for setting fire to the undead. But this actually gives you another good reason to... Well, I mean, you have to block him, but yeah, he killed himself. Actually, that is pretty powerful, isn't it? I mean...
There's someone there.
It is an end game ability, but yeah, because I'm... You know, yeah, you've got a kind of a point. So how does that work against... Mind you, can I just say something? I lost half my health to a bandit. However...
You picked a bad time to
See, if I get a bandit chief... Now, I damaged him, but he did a lot more damage to me. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I'm dead. I'm dead. He's not. So, it is powerful-ish. But it's an end game... It's an end game thing. I mean, if you go into the perk... Oh, God. Really? That way. No, not that way. Not liking the shape of it. Requires 75, so you need to be 75, which is pretty high up. And that would make, you know, once you get riposte with 2 ranks in it, basically bog basic bandits are easy if you get one of them. If you had 2 of them doing that to you, could you block both of them to kill them? Maybe not. One of them took me to half health. A bandit chief, it's going to end me. It's going to end me. It's a nice addition. It's going to do a little bit of damage. When I block him, he's going to take a little bit of damage. And if the time block it, he'll be staggered as well. But it's still not going to be a way to fight. So, you know, it's going to add a little bit. The only thing I'm not that keen on is it reduces the attacker's health by 7%. I'm not totally sure it should be a percentage of the attacker's health so much as a set amount based upon your skill with block, perhaps, or with the... It possibly should be more to do with the weapon you're using. So it should be a percentage of the weapon's damage you're using. So if your weapon does 50 damage normally, perhaps it should do 20% of that. I don't know. I don't know what the exact figures would be to make it balanced. But maybe it shouldn't be linked to his health. Because this does actually mean that if he hits me a good, 12, 13 times, he's more or less going to kill himself without me having to hit him. In the case of the bandit chief, he kills me in 2 hits, and probably even if I was in full armor, he's going to kill me in about 6 or 7 hits. So I will die before he dies, although it's going to make him suffer. So I don't know. I'm open on that one. And then lastly, what did we have at the end? Mastery. Last Stand. Grants the lesser power Last Stand. Usable once after resting. When activated, reduces all incoming damage to 0 while blocking for 20 seconds. Oh, mixed with this, that could be pretty good. That could be pretty good, couldn't it? Let's have a look. For 20 seconds, it reduces all incoming damage on me.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Okay. I'm going to use my power. And I'm going to keep blocking. He won't do any damage to me. He won't do any damage to me, but he'll keep hitting himself. Come on. Nice. Nice. He's killing himself. But I can only use this once a day. This is a power that's once a day. It's a once a day power, but it is rather nice. It is rather nice. It's going to fade away, right? Please tell me that fades away. Don't want another bugged one. Okay, but that is your mastery perk. That is your mastery thing. And once a... Oh, it's broken. Yeah, and it's probably not the best mastery perk to take either. Although, at the moment, it might be. Because it seems to be... bugged? Yeah, I've got no skills in one-handed at the moment whatsoever. So in actual fact, I do more damage riposting than I do... I'm a better blocker than I am fighter. I do better blocking them. I do more damage probably than if I hit like this. No, I'm not. I've not TGM'd. I've not TGM'd, and that seems to have bugged again. Is it me? Does anyone else got that? Yeah, I took no damage. Yes, I know I took no damage, but it's been 20 seconds. Anyone any ideas? Is that me? Have I done something wrong there? But yeah, I mean... Try waiting an hour. It says 20 seconds. The last time we did this, waiting an hour didn't fix it. Something seems to have broken it, and I'm not sure what it is, because this time we did not use TGM. I need to rest. Get your stamina to 0. Why does your stamina have to be 0? You took damage on the last hit. What do you mean it's not bugged? Active effects, last stand. I see. You're saying the effect is not there. I was taking damage. Oh, right. Okay, right. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. What it does is it actually leaves this in my active powers to tell me I've already used it. Okay, that's a little unusual, isn't it? No other power does that, does it? Does any other power do that? I mean, if I use Voice of the Emperor... I don't get some warning. Okay, right. I mean, I'm getting it. So it's as someone describes it, it's the debuff. It's the debuff. Okay. Oh well, now that I realise that, then that explains some of the confusion I had with the other abilities. Then, so the thing stays here. This thing stays here, just to tell me which abilities I've used. I've still got the ability here, but of course it won't let me use it because I've got the debuff. Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's a new mechanic, if you know what I mean. That's not the way the rest of the game works. Read the description of Last Stand. Well, why? I don't understand. I've read it 3 or 4 times. More than that. For 20 seconds, take 0 damage from spells and weapons while blocking. Usable once after resting. I got it. I've got to rest to get it. I know it. I see it. I see that. Did you mean the... this one? Grants lesser power, last stand, usable once after resting. When activated, reduces all incoming damage to 0 while blocking for 20 seconds, reduces stamina to 0 once it wears off. I'm not sure how reading that changes anything I just said. Okay, but it's just that's a little unusual because again the voice of the Emperor is a power I can use once per day, and it doesn't leave anything here, but this does. So all of the abilities that have been used up will actually appear here for PerMa. That's all right. It's not once a day; it's after you rest. I get it. But regardless of how you want to term it, you don't normally have things here telling you that these things are not available. What you have is that grayed out. That is grayed out, meaning it's not available. So that's a new one. Rest. No, rest probably means 1 hour or more rest. You probably have to go to a bed and sleep in a bed for an hour. And then it will be available. I think then, if that's how this is going to do that, that should appear in red then. It should appear in red to distinguish it from these. Positive effects normally come as white. Negative effects normally come as red. I would classify this as a negative effect, even though technically it's not that negative. It just means you can't use it again. But as someone else described it, it is the last stand debuff. So a debuff is an active effect. Yeah, I get it. But then you could argue that the voice of the Emperor, which is, you can use once a day, that's a debuff then, by that definition, is a debuff. So no, I think the mechanic with graying out is literally linked to powers. There's a flag in the creation kit where you can flag it as a once per day thing. And my guess is that gives it the automatic graying out, and he couldn't get that to work on last stand, so instead went for this debuff idea, which is a nice idea. It definitely is. It is an interesting solution, but again, I think I'd have it as red. I think I'd have last stand highlighted in red, so it was obvious that it was a debuff and not the active effect. Well, no, red would be fine. All you need is something to distinguish debuffs from buffs. And red is the accepted colour. So I think put that in red and you're laughing. You wonder why Tendo did it that way to get it after resting instead of once per day. My guess is because some of the perks do 2-3 times after resting. It was probably easier to do it that way than because on these powers, the once a day powers, it's literally a flag. I don't think there is anything that's a 3 times a day power or 2 times a day power. So he's probably had to come up with the debuff idea just to take that into account. And there are 2 ways of handling the debuff. One would be to have it on a timer so that it basically waits for 24 hours. The other one is, the other one is to have it so that on rest it just clears all of those debuffs. He could have made it an invisible debuff as well. He could have made it an invisible debuff, and when you activated it, like currently, I get the message saying I need to rest before using this power again. He could have made it an invisible debuff, but he's actually made it a visible debuff, which, yeah, that could actually be quite useful. But again, I think I'd like it in red. Red is more like sickness and so on. Orange is maybe... I'm not totally sure whether orange or green or anything is an option. I think red is just the colour of debuffs. If you look at things like Frostfall, when you're tired or something like that, you have an active effect. Same in realistic needs. The effect appears as red, as an actual debuff. So watching the chat now. Okay, well, it looks like so far, hello, we've tested, oh god, is that,
They will open their cities to our roads of Skyrim.
oh, it's Kayla,
I wish that I had your optimism.
There's no Kajo, he's not here, oh, that would have been kind of cool, wouldn't it? So anyway, yeah, right, I've now tested, block, heavy armor, light armor, and archery. We've done a bit of an odd mix. We've done archery, and so far, light armor and block I am liking. I think there needs to be a tiny bit of tweaking. Heavy armor I think needs quite a bit of tweaking. But overall, the three protection skills, heavy armor, block, and light armor, really are a lot more interesting than the vanilla game. I definitely like the direction it's gone, I have to say. I like the direction. Of course, I've no idea how it's going to be affected by the other trees. For example, you know, when I start using two-handed weapons tree, maybe it will negate half of the bonuses from the armor tree and somehow balance it out. So it's way too early to judge for real whether or not this is overpowered or not, or how much balancing it needs, because of course we do need to understand how it stacks up against heavy weaponry, for example, how it stacks up against light weaponry. We have to see how they mix together. So obviously that's probably where I'm going to be going for next time. I think I'm going to move on to heavy weaponry and light weaponry, one or the other, and see how they stack up. And then I will have pretty much done... well, I'll have done all the combat ones except... Where is it? Smithing. Smithing should be fairly easy to try out. But that should be interesting. Does it give any... Let's not ruin the surprise. Let's not ruin the surprise. So yeah... Definitely liking the direction this mod is going at the moment. Definitely like it. And yeah. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you for helping me test this. You've actually been very useful. Believe it or not, it's pretty good to have a sounding board here. It's pretty good to have people point out things, give me information I may have missed, or just give me a different read on how you understand the description. So... How long are you planning to stream? I'm finishing right now. What are the rules in the chat for links? Please don't put links at the moment. I haven't quite got things figured out in that direction. So yeah, anyway, so thank you for joining me. Thank you for helping me out. And if you want to join me for weapons testing next time, I will try and give you some advanced warning, but I cannot guarantee it. I am almost certainly going to be doing the next one during the day. That will be during the day, my time, European time, so I realise that's not that useful for a lot of you. So, there you go. Somebody asked, I wonder why I get so many whiskey ads. I don't even like whiskey. Don't blame me. Not my fault. Alright, guys. Good night, and thank you.